All right, game one. We got in the finals. These are the big boss players now, and only one of these guys is gonna be crowned Lord of Friday Night Boss Fight. We got Exile, Death Knot, TMZ, Ceremonial, Sunsmile, Ryuga, Mr. Wins, and Russian Hold My Beer up in here. So it's 2 games. It's a point system, and whoever has the highest points is gonna be first place. And we got tiebreakers as well. How the tiebreakers work is if 2 players have the same points, whoever has the most first places, whoever has the most second places, third places, like down the list like that. So there's a chance that 2 players can have the same placements from the 2 games. If that happens, we're going down to a 1v1 knockout mode to break the tie. How insane is that? Alright, so TMZ. Round 1, starting out with some savages. So let's just take a look at these boards here. It's very standard stuff for the most part. We got Death Note with a Storm 2 very early. We got Exile getting some good Hunter units. We got a Legion Commander here. What I'm looking for is like players who have, you know, Ogre Caps, especially in the early game. That could dictate some stuff like Sunsmile here. He's got Ogre Cap Chaos Knights with a Warlock. So we might actually see him play Legion Commander again. We saw him play last game Legion Commander without even an Ogre Cap, right? So this game, he got the Ogre Cap. Is a very high chance he might play Legion Commander. We got Russian Beer here. Again! Russian Beer. Hold My Beer is playing Chaos Knight, Luna, and Legion. Last game, we actually saw... Oh, he got another Legion in the shop. Interesting. So even without Ogre Cap, Russian Beer really prefers to play Legion Commander. Like, that's his build. That's his go-to build. It's very interesting that there are some players, like especially maybe in the CIS community, because Sunsmile is from the CIS community as well, right? That maybe they really prefer Legion Commander, like they prioritize it really highly, even without Ogre Caps. Alright, TMZ is in the lead right now. He's got a Tusk 2-star, he's got Mag 1, BB 1, no pairs though. So technically he can play into pretty much any build because he's not really committed into anything at the moment with the units that he has. He does have a second Bristleback now. He might consider selling the Abaddon, hitting that 20 gold interest point, which he will do right now. So he's going to have a really good lead in the game with his interest and his win streak gold, right? And then he's going to pick up this Bristleback, and we might actually see TMZ play into like a Savage build this game because he's got that Snowball going already, and he's got them paired up Bristlebacks and 2-star Tusks. These are really good early game like Savage units. How do you see anything with that Sunnies? Bruh, come on, bruh. For 20k coins, I'll do it. This is Friday Night Boss Fight, alright? We gotta do it right. Alright, we got Russian Beer here with his LC. It looks like he's fighting into Ryuga, who's also going for Knights. Hold on, hold your horses, guys. This game is very awkward all of a sudden, right? For a lot of players, because we got 2 players playing into Legion Commander. Wait a minute, never mind. Ceremonials actually decided to abandon Legion Commander. Or was it Ceremonials? No, Sunsmiled. Sorry, Sunsmiled. No, he didn't abandon it. He just hasn't got it yet. That's what I meant. For some reason, I got confused. I thought Sunsmiled had Legion Commander. Sorry, I confuse Ceremonials and Sunsmiled all the time. I don't know why. I'm just a Pepega sometimes, right? So, this Ogre Cap, he just doesn't have the Legion Commander yet, right? So, some awkward things are happening in this game where these 2 players, right, are both going Knights. And Sunsmiled wants Legion Commander. So there's going to be some conflict there for these 3 players, right? Which means that anybody going Hunter Heartless and can scale into Voids well is going to do really, really well this game. And then this gives an opening for players to also go, let's say, Mages here, and like TMZ is going for Savages. Like, as of right now, I only see 1 player going for Hunter Heartless, which is insane in this patch. Like, you see Hunter Heartless, like more than half the lobby. This game, there's 1 player. Exile is the only one in Hunter Heartless. How crazy is that? You're asking an honest question? Oh no, I can see. I can see a little bit, but it's good enough. Like, it's for the entertainment. And Hueni said 20k coins to wear these glasses for the remainder of the tournament, so I'm down. For the show, yeah, for the show. Alright, so TMZ here, slowly picking up them Savages. Got a Bristleback 2-star, Tusk 2-star. He's already got the Legion Commander now, Sunsmiled. So Sunsmiled all of a sudden went from having 0 Legions to a Legion 2 and a CK2. So he now and he's picked up a Pike. What? But why did he ditch the Pike? Did he want Stonehawk Cloak? That's interesting. Normally when you play with Ogre Cap Gaming, like Pike is actually a good item. But he actually decided to skip it. That's interesting to know. We'll take a look at again on Underlords and some of the boards what's happening. Because like the games tend to pick up between like round 13, 14 to see like what builds people are in and stuff like that. So TMZ here at the top with his happy hour for Savages. Ceremonials got Friendly Fire. Some random ass brute board with Summoners. Ryuga playing Knights with all out attack Eno, which is not something you normally see. When you see Knights, you normally think an Essex because of Chaos Knight and amping his damage. Mr. Russian Beer is playing 3 Assassins. He's probably going into Assassins this game with Bloodseeker, which I freaking love this playstyle. It's pretty interesting because he's using the Bloodseeker to like stabilize the mid game and then go into Assassins. But the only problem is he doesn't have many 2-star Assassins yet, which is scary. Exile playing into Hunter Heartless, as we said, the only player in Hunter Heartless as of right now, which is insane. Sun Smiled playing Legion Commander Ogre Cap. He's probably in the lead right now. I think he's probably the strongest board by a lot. He's also got Demonic Golem and Essex. Mr. Wins and Death Knot both in Mages in 7th and 8th place. They were doing okay, but now they've really falling off. Death Knot had a super early storm too, but it's starting to really crumble as he wasn't able to pick up those other mage units at a timely manner. But Mr. Wins though. Oh, Mr. Wins! Damn, bruh! That's 2 morph 3. That's 2 morph 2s. That's crazy. He might even think about going for a morph 3-star this game, potentially. We'll see how it goes. So I heard you have some really mesmerizing eyes. Can you confirm? No, honey. No. I cannot, bro. Death Knot competing with Mr. Wins. Yeah, Death Knot had a Storm 2 on round 2 though, so I can kind of understand why he went into Mages. And you know, he's a Mage fanatic as well. He's like another Mashi. Like, actually, Death Knot is the original Mashi. Like, I know Death Knot played Mages from like the very beginning. And Death Knot is really struggling. Like, he's got an SF 2-star though, which is nice, but he's actually opting to play 4 Primordials instead. Okay, there's no way you play an Ogre Magi over an SF2, right? There's actually no way, just for the Mage bonus. Like, this Mage is only buffing Storm's damage. Like, Morphling doesn't even do anything. So, I'm kind of shook that Death Knot Smosh is not playing the Shadow Fiend instead of the Ogre Magi. We're going to keep looking at his board a few turns just to see like what he's up to. Because he's got a pair of Spirits on the bench. He's also got an Ember in the shop, so that's going to be really nice to see. And I did this the other day where I played Shadow Fiend and Spirits. It was not good, guys. It was not good. It did not work out for me. There's only 1 Pudge in the lobby. I know, Oceanborn. This game is crazy. There's only 1 Hunter player. I'm so shook. I'm as shook as you are, bro. There's 3 Knight players and 1 Hunter player. I'm so shook, bro. Alright, here we go. Ember, Tide, Reroll, Void Spirit, Ogre. Oh, he didn't get the Void. He could have got a Void 2-star. No, he ran out of time. He must be so tilted right now. Tilt level max. Tilt level completely maxed. Honestly. What is he gonna do? He's gonna sell for eco somehow? No, he's panicking. He doesn't know what to do. He actually doesn't know what to do anymore. He got stunned. He saw a Void Spirit in the last pack. The round rolled over. Saw 2 more Void Spirits. That was his in for Spirits. That Void 2-star, round 14 Void 2-star would have carried him. Legit carried him. He must be Omega tilted. Alright, let's see what happens now. And I'm gonna blame all this on picking up Shadow Fiend 2-star. If he was planning to play for Spirits and Mages, you cannot go for Shadow Fiend. It's too much gold and it doesn't do anything, and fitting in Warlocks into your build is just taking slots away from your Spirits. What is he gonna do? He's got an Io, he's got a Crystal Maiden. He sold it! No, he didn't sell it. Okay, he sold his Primordials. He sold his Primordials. That's okay. Right now, he's still not hitting his upgrades on his Spirits. Alright, let's take a look at some other boards. Let's see Russian Beer here with his Assassins. Playing the Bloodseeker as his tank and an early game tempo controller for his Assassins to kick in. He already has a Strike 2, which is insane. Which means we're going to keep an eye on his board and see if he hits a Mask of Madness on round 16, because he would have liked to have had a Mask of Madness on round 12. He didn't find it, but if he can find a Mask of Madness on round 16, this guy this guy might actually have a chance at winning this lobby. He might actually have a chance. Not joking. Because a lot of these players, they're going for like savages and they're going for like knights, right? That means they're not going to be able to play voids easily, right? And voids is the only way that you can deal with a Bloodseeker with a Stonehawk Cloak in this game. So this Stonehawk Cloak Bloodseeker is going to be this assassin player's tank and tempo controller in the early mid game. So let's see. Round 16 is here. See if he hits any upgrades. Ooh, pair of TAs. That's Pog, right? He's got Ember pair, Viper pair, TA pair, Queen of Pain pair. Holy smokes. Here it is. This will dictate whether Mr. Russian Bear is going to have a chance at winning this game or he's going to go out in bottom 4, right? He needs to hit Mask of Madness right now. Mask of Madness, Moonshard, or Butterfly. All 3 items, okay. Mask of Madness higher than Moonshard or Butterfly. Here we go. Streamer luck. Oh, Blacking Bar is good too. No, he skipped the Blacking Bar for the Mask of Madness. Oh, no. He took Midas. Oh, no. I was going to say Blacking Bar is actually really good as well on Slark. Because the Slark can't get stunned, he's going to non-stop keep right-clicking. And if you get a Vladimir's later, it's super legit. Right? I, in that situation, would have thought about it. I see a Blacking Bar, reroll for odds of hitting Mask, Butterfly, or Voids, or Moonshard. I think I would have done the same actually. I probably would have rerolled it. But like, I don't know. It really depends. Like, if you look at the scoreboard and you see mage players down here, you probably are not thinking of taking Blacking Bar, right? But like, if a mage player was above you, you would have 100% taken. I would have 100% taken Blacking Bar if a mage player was at the top in this game. Now he's gone into 6 assassins. Where's his Bloodseeker, by the way? Uh-oh, he sold his Bloodseeker. That's actually not good, I think. But he did upgrade Viper though, right? And the Queen of Pain. He's got some sick upgrades now. He's got Viper 2-star, he's got the upgrades. Okay, it makes sense. But he's gonna lose a lot of HP right now because he lost the 1 unit who had a bunch of kills with Stonehawk Cloak, right? If he had a Bloodseeker on this board, he would have 3000 HP. That's tankier than this Jewel. Like, he could just put a Bloodseeker and just let it tank instead of this Weaver. It's much tankier than even the Jewel. He went all in on 7. Oh, he did go all in on 7. He did indeed. Let's see what he's gonna do now. He's on level 8. Ooh, that's a big upgrade. He got an Enigma as well. Enigma over Weaver? Enigma over Weaver? No? Voids? Oh? He could play Voids right now and 6 assassins by taking out Snapfire and Weaver, right? He could have Voids and 6 assassins, which would be pretty cool, I would think. Right? Yeah, kill counts affecting heroes? No, it depends on the item. Like Stonehawk Cloak and Stonehawk Pike get affected by the amount of kills a unit has. That's why. Just your average carrying pub not getting the BKB. I know, right? It would be significantly better than Insect and a weak Dragon Alliance. I agree with that. I agree with that. He should definitely put those Voids in now that he's already got a TA 2-star especially. Alright, let's take a look at Mr. Wins here. Mr. Wins really struggling. Def Not actually beat Exile's board. Mr. Wins is 2 Morphlings off a 3-star. Oh! Someone say streamer luck? So lucky. Someone say streamer luck. I just moved to his board and he got back-to-back Coddles. Back-to-back Coddles. Hit a Coddle 2-star just like that. Mr. Wins suddenly, from worst board, just shot up with streamer luck. Alright, let's see if he can beat Ryuga's board here. Ryuga at 47 health with Knights and is gonna get completely decimated. OMG. Absolute destruction. This Coddle 2-star, Pepe got the fight, but you know, he still destroyed him. That's what matters. Mr. Wins, it's all about that, you know, like that moral support from the Coddle 2. It amplified the power of his board, right? It made them feel like they can do it now because they got that Coddle 2-star. Now, I would suggest putting this mech on Razor on someone who's in the second row so he will cast mech faster than Coddle in the last row. But yeah, other than that, like, Mr. Win's board looks legit, right? All he needs to do is get level 9 now and throw in like another unit onto the board. Alright, let's see one more fight from Mr. Wins, how it goes. Everybody is already in yellow health. Dude, these lobbies are epic. It's like every game, the highest health player is only like at 60. In previous patches, you see them have like 90 HP, 80 HP. Like, it's insane how like the games can shift so fast. Wow, that's a Black King Bar Tidehunter. Never seen before. Kato blasting a Nyx with Spike Carapace. This Kato went full Pepega again. 2 rounds in a row. And Mr. Win's gonna get chunked for 12 damage here. The final friendly fire did take out a unit or 2 there. But that Kato, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how Kato died. Nyx, auto attack 700. Spike Carapace 600. He blasted himself in the face. And he blasted a Kato and he didn't hit the other units. Standard. You know, sometimes your Kato is like 5 head and it does like 10k damage, right? And sometimes your Kato just does absolutely nothing. Like what? How do you do 1000 damage, right? Like when Kato's on your team, it does 1000 damage. When it's on enemy team, it's doing like 10k damage around. Like why? Oh, streamer luck again, bro. He's level 8. He just went in on level 8 and just back-to-back disruptors. He needs one more move. Oh, so lucky! So lucky! In the clutch, Mr. Wins hits Morphling 3, Disruptor 2, the Warlocks, the 6 Mages online! Online, Mr. Wins making a comeback. Let's switch to Death Knot's board. What's happening here with him? He's fighting into TMZ's Savages. And it's gonna take him out for 10 damage. TMZ falling down to 49 health. So the 2 boards who are actually very low health are coming back now. And Ryuga is in the bottom 3, like Swift Panther predicted in this game. And Ryuga's board, I'm not gonna lie, looks pretty ass. I'm sorry, Ryuga, but that looks rather rough, bro. I think he's playing in 2019 with some good stuff, Brutes and Heartless. Things are, oh, but does hit the Lone Druid 2-star. Now he has a chance to make Lone Druid 3 with double bears, right? Let's see how this fight goes. Here we go. Bear number 1. Bear number 1, anytime now. Bear number 1. Bear number 2 is fighting into Death Knot. Death Knot has 10 HP as well. Now, does Death Knot have enough Delta Slams to deal with these bears? Both of the bears getting... What is it? What's that spelling again? Disarmed. Yes, disarmed. Cannot attack. And Ryuga gonna die here. No, he's not gonna die. It's only 9 damage. These are very low costing 2-star units, and the Kato died in the end, so it didn't deal 4 damage. Poggers for Ryuga. Ryuga is gonna live. Oh no, Russian beer got out in last place. Last place, Russian beer. The assassins. He actually didn't put in the void units at all, even till the very end. You did tell me that, Tempest. I'm glad I did not take a wager with you that the Russian beer would not get 8th place, and he did get 8th place somehow. Ryuga still having a pretty ass board. Might actually lose. Let's see who he's fighting into. TMZ's Savages and Troll Warlord. Now TMZ's board is kind of weak right now because he's still trying to hit those 6 Savages, it seems like. So these double bears might do it. The big Disruptor ultimate onto the Lone Druid gonna delay the bears coming out just a little bit. The Marana 2-star is jumping around and casting arrows, still alive, very healthy. The 2 bears are very healthy as well. The Troll Warlord has a Moon Shard, does have an Empower on him, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be enough for him to beat Ryuga. And Ryuga's gonna beat TMZ's board. And Death Knot getting knocked out by Mr. Wins. Mr. Wins, the better mage player. Mr. Wins, the better mage player, gonna take out Death Knot's Spirit Mages. Yeah, I mean, let's be real here, right? Mr. Wins is winning because of streamer luck, right? We gave him all the streamer luck in the world, and I would highly recommend Mr. Wins not play this Blink Dagger at all. I think it's gonna throw the game for him, because like what happens is you want the enemy units to like come out to the middle of the map so your mages can cast spells better. But like putting the Blink Dagger might be really painful because like it's gonna ruin some positioning, I think. Like look at this Razor's gonna blink in, it's gonna instantly die, and it's gonna feel really bad, right? Whereas like if these units moved out here, you can get like much better results in your spell casting. Here comes a big Kato Blast. Is this a 10k damage Kato? Boom! Okay, only 4k. That's because Shadow Fiend and Morphling stole the Kado's thunder, okay? This has nothing to do with the Kado being a Pepega. It's just that the rest of his board is so strong that he just annihilated Sunsmile. Sunsmile gonna fall, and Ryuga gets 6th place. That's bottom 3. No, Ryuga. No, you were supposed to not be bottom 3, Ryuga. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have to cough up 5k or 10k coins to Swift Panther after this one. So we got a Tombstone now for Mr. Wins. This is probably the best item that Mr. Win could have asked for on round 24. It's another tank for his board. That means the enemies all need to kill the Tombstone before they can get to the Shadow Fiend or the Keeper of the Light. None of these guys are playing any assassins that can just jump the backline, right? And as you can see, he's using the Crystal Maiden to block Pudge hooks, right? So there's no way that this Kado can pretty much die in this game, which means he's always going to get good spells off. Now, I would probably reposition the Tombstone into the second row so it doesn't get completely focus fired like it's going to be right now and die before it can get any zombies out. Like, this Tombstone instantly dying doesn't feel very good for you either, right? You'd rather your Ogre die, to be honest, than your Tombstone. Or you can just put the Ogre beside the Tombstone, so at least it will create a zombie. But anyway, he's destroying. Like, who cares? He's got freaking Morphling 3-star. Pog Champ. Mr. Sunsmile, how's it going? TMZ's out in 5th place. Was not able to transition into a complete build in this game. One of the problems with playing Savages or 6 Savages is that if you don't hit Sanking, you can't get 6 Savages. There's only 6 Savage units. So TMZ, going from 1st in the lobby at high health early game into 5th place. So that's still a pretty decent placement, you know. If he can still net like 1st place, something like that next game, he can still have a chance to become the Lord of Boss Fight. Anyway, guys, don't forget, every placement, all top 4 get paid out, right? Top 4 get paid out. So all these guys still have a chance to get some money, at least. And I want to take this opportunity to thank Game.tv for giving us this wonderful chance of hosting Friday Night Boss Fight, sponsoring the event, and we are using their tournament running tools to run this tournament so smoothly without a hitch. Absolutely perfect. And I'm a pleb at running tournaments, you know, like this is our first ever event, and it's pretty sick, not gonna lie. All right, so Mr. Wins on a huge win streak now. Ceremonials, he's got that 4 Brutes, 4 Heartless going. He has no scaled, so he's going to probably lose against Mr. Wins at some point. Exiled here does have the scaled with the Medusa, but his board looks a little bit underdeveloped right now. And Exile's board, he's not splitting up his units so that the enemy mages will like cast in 2 different areas. So he might actually get chunked by anyone. So we're gonna look at Sunsmiled here. Sunsmiled with the Legion board. Legion board probably has the best chance at beating mages, but somehow his Legion commander is actually trapped. Does manage to walk around and kill both storms potentially here. Nope, gonna get Disruptor ulted. And here comes a big duel. Oh, the duel didn't come out. The Morphling got away, but here comes the duel. Heals up. Now he's full health. I don't think the mages have enough damage to deal with his LC, do they? Nope, that Hobgin with the huge friendly fire onto the Legion commander. Dude, that Legion commander almost looks like he got one-shotted. That was crazy. That was actually crazy. Dude, Mr. Wins is doing it. Mr. Wins actually won that round. I thought he was gonna lose. And Ceremonial is gonna get knocked out in 4th place. Exiled, alive. Fortunate for him that he does not fight into Mr. Wins, because Mr. Wins is a wrecking ball right now. Mr. Wins is just coming through like Miley Cyrus. Let's go. Sunsmile better move his Legion commander, because last time it was trapped in the corner here and he lost a round because of it. Alright, we'll look at Exile because his board looks like the weakest. Let's see how this fight goes. He's fighting into Sunsmile. Oh my god, I wanna watch the other fight. But I think Exile's probably getting knocked out here. Big Blackened Bar Sanking stun into the backline. Legion Commander hitting the Tombstone here. The Tidehunter on the right side here. Looks like it's only gonna ravage the Abaddon, but the Pudge does hook the Luna, which was insane. And Legion Commander getting enthralled. Does duel and kill a few units, but the enthralled Legion Commander might actually do it here. The duel coming out from Exile's Legion Commander from the enthrall. Gonna chop. And the Necrophos is dead. And Mr. Wiz got eliminated by Sunsmiled. What? The repositioning from the Legion Commander, making it so that Mr. Win's board this time did lose to him. And the Enthralled Legion from exile gonna help him keep his units alive. The Troll Warlord and the Dusa are still here. The Troll does have 5 poison stacks, but does manage to live thanks to the Vladimir's aura. Him life-stealing from his auto attacks, and exile gonna win the round against Sunsmiled. That was huge Enthrall. That was a huge Enthrall. And Mr. Wins getting knocked out in 3rd place means Caladian better pay up. You spoke too soon, brother. You spoke too soon. Mr. Wins saving gold for the next game, says Lithania. Mr. Wins, is this true? Were you saving gold from the next game? I'm sorry to break it to you, Mr. Wins, but you can't save gold for the next game. It just doesn't work. But by the way, I just want to mention that this tombstone is like some either 5-head or 3-head. I have no idea what it was doing there, but it bought enough time for the Legion Commander to like get enthralled and get some juicy ass like Legion for himself. So let's see how this fight goes. This time the Tidehunter is in a position where he can ravage the Legion Commander and multiple units, especially the Luna with the Mask of Madness. Big ravage coming out, stunning pretty much 6 units on this board. Marana arrows gonna be very clutch in this fight. The Marana completely untouched. The Troll Warlord is stuck in the back. It's not hitting a single unit, but it is doesn't seem like it matters one bit. Exile might actually take out Sunsmile right here. There's a lot of damage on this board. That's a Troll 2-star. 23 damage! Exile coming out of nowhere! Exile! What? My man! What? He doesn't even have voids. He just has a splash of Templar Assassin on his board. Casually picks up a Troll 2-star. Puts an aura item on the Troll over a damage item. Had some 5-head ass tombstone placement in the round before that helped him win to stabilize himself. And then Sunsmiled, I don't know about Sunsmiled's positioning. He legit put all his units in front of Tidehunter and Dusa and legit just let his board get stunned for like a million years. So, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe Sunsmiled, maybe he didn't want to win this time. Maybe he's trying to make things interesting so he can win the next game. But Exile getting 1st place.